Hello, I'd like to go through a particular solution that requires us to use a matrix where there is some migration. If I can turn this on. Okay. Now there's a migration here. What happens here is the question says there's a swimming pool, there is a pool, a slide, and water jets. And what happens is students show up at 9 a.m. It doesn't say students, does it? It says children, doesn't matter. Students or children show up at 9 a.m. And the question is, they show up at 9 a.m. to the water park, okay? So they go here to the water park. But there's this probability that if they're at the water park, for this hour, 40% of those students, 40% will go up to the pool in the next half hour. 10% will go across to the slides in the next half hour, and 50% will remain at the water park. Now that happens every half hour. So the question asks, what percentage will be still there is expected at closing time of 5 p.m. Now, what we have to do is say, well, at 9:30, there will be a migration. Then at 10 o'clock, there's a migration. At 10:30, there's a third migration. 11 o'clock, 11:30, you got the picture. 12, 12:30, 1, 1:30, 2, 2:30, 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. Now at 5 there's no migration because the pool will shut from 5 o'clock, so there's no 5 o'clock migration. They all head to the exit. So what we have to do is take this matrix, which is 0.8, 0.05, 0.15, 0.2, 0.6, 0.2, 0.4, 0.1, 0.5, and let it have 15 to the power of 15 migrations on an original matrix, the starting matrix, and we will put everyone in we'll put 1 as in the whole group in the water. So we'll put our starting value is 0, our starting value is 0, and our starting value is 1 in the matrix initial state matrix. Now we will multiply 15 of those, and if you put that in the calculator, which I've already done that, I get this matrix, 62068 ... I get 0.13793785 ... I get 0.2413809 ... Now, therefore, at the water park, we would expect at closing time 24% of the initial group to be still at the water park, to be at the slides at closing time. Oh no, the question doesn't say at the water park. The question says what percentage will be at the slides. Well, then that's this next number. I'll just change the color and choose a different value because I've chosen how many percent will be at the water park. Just change the color if I can. All right. This one says that there are approximately, rounded off to the nearest percent, 14% will be at the slides at closing time. That's what the expected value to be out of the original group of students who showed up at the water park. We would expect 14% of them to be at the slides at closing time. We've already mentioned 24% will be at the water park. And by the way, approximately 62% of those will be in the pool. I hope this has helped.